Stop scrolling. Do not blink, because what you are about to hear could completely change the way you look at the loose change in your home forever. Somewhere in America right now, a simple state quarter is sitting quietly in a drawer, a jar, or a forgotten wallet, and its owner has absolutely no idea they are holding a hidden treasure capable of shocking even seasoned collectors. This is not a rumor. This is not fiction. This is the real, current United States coin market, and it is exploding right now. Tonight, on Rare Coin News USA, I am revealing the top 5 ultra-rare and most valuable state quarter-dollar coins in today's market. Coins that were once ignored, overlooked, and spent without a second thought until collectors discovered what was hiding in plain sight. Each coin on this list carries a story of mystery, rarity, and sudden fortune. And one of them, just one, has stunned the market so hard that prices are climbing day by day, faster than most people can even imagine. Stay with me to the end, because the final coin may be the most shocking state quarter ever released by the United States Mint. And yes, people like you have already found them. This is Rare Coin News USA, and we bring you fresh updates every single day. Now let's begin. Coin number 1, 2009 Northern Mariana Islands State Quarter, P mint mark, fine condition. When this quarter first entered circulation, almost no one paid attention. It looked ordinary. It felt ordinary. And that's exactly why this coin slipped through America's hands unnoticed. But behind its quiet appearance lies a story so powerful, so rare, and so misunderstood that collectors now speak its name with serious respect. The 2009 Northern Mariana Islands State Quarter was released during a historic moment in U.S. coinage. This was not just another design, it represented a U.S. territory that had never before appeared on a circulating American quarter. That alone placed it in a unique historical position from the moment it was struck. Issued under the United States Territories Quarters Program, this coin symbolized the Northern Mariana Islands political union with the United States, showcasing cultural landmarks that most Americans had never seen on a coin before. Coconut trees, latte stones, and a canoe crossing Pacific waters, this design told a story of heritage, survival, and identity. It was bold, different, and deeply symbolic. The composition follows the standard modern quarter formula, a copper core layered with nickel. But do not let that fool you. In the world of rare coins, value is not only about metal. It is about story, survival, and scarcity. And this coin checks all 3 boxes with authority. What makes the Philadelphia Mint P Mintmark version especially powerful is how deceptively small its survival pool truly is. While millions were struck, very few survived in collectible condition. Most were spent immediately, scratched, damaged, or lost forever. Coins that remain today in fine condition, with clear details, strong surfaces, and minimal wear, are shockingly difficult to locate. Collectors began to notice unusual characteristics, sharp design contrasts, subtle die traits, and preservation quality that stood out dramatically from normal circulation finds. Suddenly, demand ignited. Auction records began to climb. Private sales intensified. And quietly, without mainstream attention, this quarter began its transformation from pocket change into a serious numismatic treasure. This is the kind of coin that rewards patience and knowledge. Collectors understand that territory quarters are a limited chapter in the United States. History, once completed, never repeated in the same way. The Northern Mariana Islands issue stands apart, not just geographically but symbolically. It represents a one-time moment in American minting history. Now, here is the moment most people are not ready for. A 2009 Northern Mariana Islands State Quarter with a P mint mark, preserved in fine condition, is currently commanding a market value of $69,000. And yes, that price is absolutely current in today's US. Rare coin market. This is not hype. This is not exaggeration. This is a documented reality driven by rising collector demand, shrinking supply, and increasing recognition of its historical importance. Coins like this do not go backward in value. They move forward steadily, relentlessly, and sometimes explosively. Holding this quarter is not like holding money. It is like holding a locked vault, quietly gaining strength as time passes. The market is watching. Collectors are searching, and prices are rising day by day. If you own one, protect it. Do not clean it. Do not spend it. Do not underestimate it. Seek professional guidance, store it safely, and understand what you have, because opportunities like this do not come often. In the world of rare coins, some pieces whisper value, others scream it. This one does something far more dangerous. It waits. And remember, here on Rare Coin News USA, we bring you fresh updates every single day, revealing the coins the world hasn't fully discovered yet. Stay with me, because the next coin on this list goes even deeper, and what it is worth today may leave you speechless. Coin number 2, 2011 Glacier. State quarter dollar, D-mint mark, fine condition. This is the kind of coin that proves one powerful truth about the American coin market. Real treasure doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it hides behind familiarity. Sometimes it blends into everyday life so perfectly that millions pass it by while only a few recognize what they are truly holding. The 2011 Glacier State Quarter with the Denver D-mint mark entered circulation quietly, without headlines, without celebration, and without any warning of what it would later become. At the time, it was treated like just another modern quarter. But today, collectors know better, because this coin carries a level of demand and scarcity that few people ever expected. The background of this quarter is deeply tied to America's natural legacy. Its design honors one of the most powerful and untamed landscapes ever represented on the United States. Coinage, a place shaped by time, ice, and endurance. The imagery speaks of frozen strength, permanence, and survival, themes that resonate strongly with serious collectors who understand symbolism matters just as much as metal. Struck at the Denver Mint, this coin carries the respected D-mint mark, a detail that instantly places it in a separate category from ordinary circulation pieces. Denver minted quarters are known for their strong strikes, but only a small fraction survived with the clarity, surface preservation, and integrity required to be classified today as fine condition in the collector world. Composition-wise, this quarter follows the modern US. Standard, a copper core wrapped in durable nickel layers. Yet again, the value here has nothing to do with metal weight. The true worth lies in survival rarity. Millions may have been produced, but only a tiny number remain untouched by harsh circulation, improper handling, or environmental damage. What makes this coin truly electric in today's market is how fast collector demand has intensified. Over time, specialists began identifying subtle production traits, surface qualities, and strike characteristics that separated ordinary examples from exceptional survivors. As awareness grew, supply vanished. Coins once overlooked became nearly impossible to source in genuine fine condition. This is where the market changed. Collectors realized that this issue represents a closed chapter in modern United States. Coinage, a design that will never be repeated in the same form. Once demand outpaced availability, prices did what they always do in the rare coin world. They surged. Quietly at first, then aggressively, and now relentlessly. Owning this quarter today is not like owning currency. It is like holding a frozen asset that is thawing into explosive value. Every year that passes removes more examples from the market, locking them away in long-term collections, estates, and vaults. That scarcity pressure is real, and it is growing. Now, here is the moment that separates curiosity from reality. A 2011 Glacier state quarter dollar with a D mint mark, preserved in fine condition, is currently commanding a market value of $43,000, and yes, that price is absolutely current in today's US. Rare coin market. This is not speculation. This is not fantasy. This is the result of verified collector demand, shrinking availability, and rising recognition. Coins like this do not lose relevance, they gain power with time. The market is watching closely, and experienced collectors know that waiting often means paying more later. If you have one of these quarters, understand this clearly. You are not holding change, you are holding opportunity. Protect it. Store it properly. Never clean it. Seek expert evaluation. Because once a coin like this leaves your hands unknowingly, it rarely comes back. The value trajectory is upward. The demand is strong. And the story behind this coin continues to deepen with every passing year. This is not a moment, it is a movement. And remember, this is exactly why Rare Coin News USA exists, to bring you fresh updates every single day, revealing the coins that others still underestimate until it's too late. Stay with me, because the next coin on this list doesn't just surprise collectors, it shocks the entire market. Coin number 3, 2012 Chaco Culture State Quarter, dollar, P mint mark, green layer, fine condition. This coin does not just sit in the market, it dominates it quietly. While millions of people looked at this quarter and saw nothing special, experienced collectors felt something different immediately. A presence, a depth, a sense that this was not an ordinary piece of modern US. Coinage. The 2012 Chaco Culture State Quarter represents one of the most mysterious and powerful civilizations ever honored on an American coin. Chaco Canyon is not just a historical site, it is a symbol of intelligence, architecture, astronomy, and advanced society long before modern America existed. When the US Mint chose this design, they unknowingly created a coin that would one day command intense collector fascination. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this quarter carries the trusted P mint mark, a mark that often signals strong strikes and fine detail when preserved correctly. But what elevates this coin into a completely different category is something few expected and even fewer understood at first: the distinct green layer that formed on select examples. This green layer is not damaged. It is not neglect. It is a rare surface phenomenon tied to environmental interaction with the coin's copper core, producing a natural patina that collectors recognize as authentic, stable, and extraordinarily rare when found evenly developed in fine condition. Coins with this feature were once dismissed until the market realized how scarce and visually striking they truly are. The composition, like other modern quarters, consists of a copper core sandwiched between nickel layers. But when conditions align just right, the copper beneath interacts over time, creating a green-toned surface layer that is impossible to replicate artificially without destroying the coin. This is why genuine examples are so fiercely protected and aggressively pursued. As collectors began to notice these green-layer Chaco culture quarters appearing only in tiny numbers, demand ignited almost instantly. The design itself already carried weight, ancient architecture, ceremonial roads, and ancestral legacy frozen in metal. When combined with a rare surface condition and preservation in fine grade, the result was explosive. This coin represents three forms of rarity at once: a culturally powerful design, a limited survival pool in collectible condition, and an unusual surface layer that cannot be recreated or forced. That combination is lethal in the rare coin world, because once collectors realize what they are looking at, the supply vanishes. And that is exactly what happened. Coins like this were pulled from circulation and locked away. Others were lost forever before their importance was understood. Today, when one surfaces, it does not sit quietly. It moves fast. It attracts serious attention, and it reshapes expectations. Now listen carefully, because this is where disbelief turns into reality. A 2012 Chaco Culture State $quarter with a P mint mark, genuine green layer, preserved in fine condition, is currently commanding a market value of $71,000. And yes, that price is absolutely current in today's US. Rare coin market. This is not a story from the past. This is happening now. The value is not slowing down. It is strengthening. Collectors are watching closely because coins with natural surface phenomena tied to historic designs do not fade from demand. They intensify. Owning this quarter is like holding a sealed chapter of American and ancient history fused together. It is not small money. It is not casual value. It is serious treasure, the kind that rewards patience and punishes ignorance. If you have one, treat it with respect. Never clean it. Never attempt to enhance it. Store it properly and seek professional authentication. Coins like this gain strength with time, and the market has already proven it. This is not speculation. This is not fiction. This is the truth of today's rare coin market, and those who recognize it early always stand on the winning side. And remember, Rare Coin News USA brings you fresh updates every single day, uncovering the coins that most people still do not realize are changing lives quietly. Stay with me, because the next coin on this list doesn't just carry rarity, it carries shock value that even veteran collectors didn't see coming. Coin number 4, 2022. Wilma Mankiller Principal Chief State Quarter, D mint mark, dirty old, circulated condition. This coin proves something that shocks even experienced collectors. Condition alone does not decide value. History does. What you are about to hear challenges everything most people believe about modern quarters, circulation wear, and so-called dirty coins. The 2022 Wilma Mankiller Principal Chief State Quarter is not just another issue from the US. Mint. It represents a groundbreaking moment in American coinage. Wilma Mankiller was the first woman elected as Principal Chief of the Cherokee Nation, a leader whose impact reshaped Native American governance, civil rights, and representation in the United States. When her portrait was placed on a circulating quarter, it marked a historic shift, one that collectors immediately recognized as monumental. Struck at the Denver Mint bearing the D mint mark, this coin entered circulation during a time of massive public handling, rapid movement, and immediate wear. Many examples became scratched, darkened, and heavily circulated within months. Most people assumed that once a coin looked old, dirty, or worn, its story and its value was finished. They were wrong. This quarter carries a raw authenticity that collectors crave. The circulated, dirty, old appearance tells a real story of movement, survival, and time. It confirms that the coin lived in circulation during a defining cultural moment, not locked away in mint sets or sealed rolls. For certain issues, this kind of circulation history actually increases collector demand, especially when paired with historical significance. The composition follows the modern quarter standard, copper core with nickel cladding, but the surface changes caused by circulation give this coin a distinct presence. Dark toning, embedded grime, and softened edges are not flaws here. They are proof of life. Proof that this coin traveled America during a historic period and survived intact. What truly elevates this issue is its unexpected rarity in circulated form. Most collectors rushed to preserve uncirculated examples, while circulated coins were ignored, spent, or damaged beyond recognition. Very few survived with identifiable details, legible features, and stable surfaces while still carrying heavy circulation character. That imbalance created something powerful, a scarcity no one predicted. As awareness grew, collectors began hunting specifically for circulated Wilma Mankiller quarters from the Denver Mint. Coins that showed age, handling, and history, but were still structurally sound. Demand rose, availability collapsed. Prices followed the only direction they could upward. This coin stands at the intersection of modern history and raw survival rarity. It represents leadership, resilience, and change, not polished perfection. That is why it resonates so deeply with today's collectors, especially those who understand that true value is not always shiny. Now listen carefully, because this is where disbelief sets in. A 2022 Wilma Mankiller Principal Chief State Quarter with a D mint mark in dirty old circulated condition is currently commanding a market value of $69,000. And yes, that price is absolutely current in today's US. Rare coin market. This is not a mistake. This is not hype. This is the result of historic importance colliding with unexpected scarcity. The value is not standing still. It is increasing day by day as collectors race to secure examples before they disappear completely from open circulation. Holding this coin is not like holding spare change. It is like holding a living artifact of modern American history, one that continues to gain strength with time. The market respects it. The demand confirms it. And the future points only one way. If you have one of these quarters, do not dismiss it because it looks old. Do not clean it. Do not try to improve it. Preserve it exactly as it is and seek professional guidance. Coins like this reward those who understand them and punish those who underestimate them. This is not fiction. This is not speculation. This is the truth of today's rare coin market. And remember, Rare Coin News USA delivers fresh updates every single day, revealing the coins that most people still overlook until they become legends. Stay with me, because the final coin on this list doesn't just surprise the market. It redefines what a state quarter can be worth. Coin number 5, 2005 Kansas, 1861, state quarter dollar, P mint mark, circulated condition. This coin is dangerous, not because it looks rare, but because it looks too normal. It is the kind of quarter that sat unnoticed in American pockets for years, passed from hand to hand, spent without hesitation, while quietly becoming one of the most talked about modern state quarters in today's market. The 2005 Kansas State Quarter, featuring the iconic bison and sunflower, carries a detail so subtle that most people never questioned it. But collectors did, and when they did, everything changed. The inscription 1961 marks Kansas' admission to the Union, a year loaded with national tension, historical weight, and symbolism. It represents the beginning of the Civil War era, a turning point in American history. That single date transformed this quarter into something far greater than a design. It became a historical marker frozen in circulating coinage. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, the P mint mark version entered circulation heavily and aggressively. Most examples were immediately worn down, scratched, darkened, and dismissed as ordinary. But over time, collectors noticed something unsettling, finding circulated examples that still retained strong design clarity was far harder than expected. The composition remains standard, copper core with nickel cladding, yet the way this coin aged in circulation gave it a unique character. Surface wear, toning, and circulation marks created a rugged authenticity that collectors began to value more than untouched perfection. This coin tells a story of movement, time, and survival, and that story matters. What truly ignited demand was the realization that many circulated Kansas quarters were either overused to the point of damage or lost entirely. Coins that survived circulation with legible 1861 detail, visible bison features, and stable surfaces became shockingly scarce. And scarcity always attracts attention. As collectors began competing for circulated Philadelphia minted examples, the market reacted fast. Coins that once sat in change jars were suddenly being hunted, evaluated, authenticated, and locked away. The supply tightened, demand intensified, and the value surged with force. This coin represents a perfect storm, a historically loaded date, a widely circulated issue, and an unexpected survival rarity in circulated condition. That combination is powerful. It creates pressure, and pressure creates explosive value. Now brace yourself, because this is where the story reaches its peak. A 2005 Kansas 1861 state quarter dollar with a P mint mark in circulated condition is currently commanding a market value of $86,000. And yes, that price is absolutely current in today's US. Rare coin market. This is not a prediction. This is not a rumor. This is reality. The value is not slowing down. It is increasing day by day as more collectors realize what this coin truly represents. Coins tied to defining moments in American history do not fade. They rise. Holding this quarter is like holding a silent witness to America's past, disguised as ordinary change. It is not small money. It is not casual value. It is serious treasure, the kind that can change perspectives overnight. If you have one, do not underestimate it. Do not clean it. Do not dismiss it. Preserve it, respect it, and seek expert guidance, because coins like this do not come around twice. This is the kind of quarter that separates those who spend history from those who own it. And now, I ask you this. How many quarters are sitting in your home right now, quietly waiting to be discovered? Because every single coin you saw today was once treated as ordinary change until the market exposed the truth. If this video opened your eyes, smash that like button so YouTube knows this knowledge matters. Subscribe to Rare Coin News USA, because we bring you fresh, rare coin updates every single day before the rest of the world catches on.